So since the previous movie, Combivan has been training his adopted stepbrother Hans Christian Andersen to use his nanomachines, and not be evil. Hans, however, is a whiny teenager and won't do what some old fart with a beard tells him to do. You're not even my real dad, I hate you, nya nya nya. Queen Amalama has finished her term as democratically elected queen, which is totally different to president, and is now going by her pre-queen name, Pad Thai. Hans and Combi are protecting Pad Thai because she's a controversial senator and she might be assassin. Ooh, look, there's a death slug. Hans and Combi chase the assassin lady into the city from Blade Runner. Combi gets distracted momentarily and convinces a struggling tobacco salesman that he doesn't want to sell him death sticks.
I don't want to sell you death sticks.
You want to go home and rethink your life?
I want to go home and rethink my life.
Hans is obsessed with Pad Thai, but Pad Thai doesn't go for whiny teenagers. Hans reminisces about his time living on Tatooine, which is a sand planet.
I don't like sand.
Pad Thai doesn't want Hans to kiss her. Hans is a terrible person and kisses Pad Thai anyway. Meanwhile, Combivan wants to find the lost planet of Magrathea. On it, he finds a life-sized action figure factory, where the current order is for thousands of dolls based on a space cowboy named Django. The D is silent. Combi thinks this project is a bad use of the Republic's limited cash reserve, and after threatening to tell the Republic's audit team, has a violent tango with a cowboy Django and his son, Bango. Django and Bango escape, and Combi follows them home to figure out who is spending all the Republic's money on toys that are absolutely not going to be worth millions of dollars in 30 years. I told you this about Beanie Babies, and look what happened. Why does this keep happening? Oh my god. Hans Christian Andersen, who is whinging because Pad Thai let him kiss her, discovers that his mother has been killed by some desert barbarians. This overrides his do no evil programming, and he kills them all. Combivan discovers that Lord Saruman has been leaking Republic funding into his pet action figure project. Saruman can't afford Combivan alerting the Republic's auditors, as the last time he faced a Senate estimates hearing, they cut off his Beanie Baby funding. So he condemns Combivan to death in a gladiatorial arena. Hans and Pad Thai turn up to save Combivan, and immediately get tied up themselves.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Some fighting happens, which looks like this. The Republic audit team, led by Nick Fury, arrives, and some more fighting happens, which looks like this. The Django dolls also arrive, and more fighting happens, which looks like this. Django gets a bit overwhelmed and loses his head. Hans and Combi follow Saruman into a big room. Saruman knocks Combi over and disarms Hans. Smeagol, who is less giggly than in the original movies, turns up to fight Saruman, which looks like this. Saruman runs away, and there is much rejoicing. Hans gets a cool robot hand, and Pad Thai finally gives in to Hans's advances, and the two get married. Oh wait, did I mention Jar